What's up, Blazioneers and Blazionettes? So we are on X-Men Days of Future Past. So there will be spoilers in this review, so that is your warning. So, I thought to myself, oh, they're gonna make a sequel to, like where to the original X-Men trilogy. I'm like, but what about First Class? I thought they were gonna make a sequel to that, but it's basically all meshed into a blender where it's like X-Men First Class Part 2 / X-Men 4. So that was pretty interesting, and that was cool how Wolverine had to go back and basically interact, with young Xavier and young Magneto while they're in the future, basically fighting this war where they made Sentinels who are basically trying to cause the extinction of mutants, and they're doing a pretty successful job, and to the point where you're actually afraid for the X-Men, like the way it just kept going on, and how they had Bishop in there, and he had to go and they had to go back in time and basically sort of warn them from I guess, or one of the other mutants had to go back and basically warn Xavier and them of what's happening, and pretty much, and try to stay one step ahead pretty much. And then you're going back into the past to try to change some history to make sure that this doesn't happen, and then Mystique has more screen time because Jennifer Lawrence, and she's basically she has risen since we last seen her in the first X-Men movie, and oh my gosh, I mean, like, it was pretty intense, and everything came back in the fold, and then when we got to the end of the movie, we saw everybody who was supposedly dead, and like in the third movie, Jean's there, Cyclops is there, and you're like, yes, I mean, like, we're gonna see these characters again. I mean, that's what I felt when I saw this movie, like, yes, I mean, like, I don't want another X-Men movie with with the younger cast. We can hold off on that. Let's give us one more movie with the original cast, sending off, in it with a bang. You know what I mean? But, oh, and by the way, my review for this movie will conclude my countdown, because I did review Deadpool, and I did review X-Men Apocalypse, so that's already all up on my channel. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I want to say about this movie. It was done very well. I did get goosebumps when young Xavier looked into Logan's mind, and then he saw and we saw older Xavier, and then they're interacting with each other. I'm like, that is really cool. And part of me wonders how old Magneto would have interacted with young Magneto. I mean, that would have been interesting to watch for me. And I know Quicksilver did still, he was like one of the best parts of the movie. He was, like that sequence, got a round of applause when I went to go see it Thursday night. And I was like, yeah, that was fucking cool. It was funny as hell too. So with that all being said, I'd say this movie deserves 4 chair spins out of 5. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 solid chair spins. So, and when Magneto, when he basically trapped the president, lifting up the stadium and putting it right in the middle of the White House, I thought that was a freaking cool sequence of that happening as old Magneto is basically redeeming himself and stopping the Sentinels from trying to kill everybody, kill Xavier and the other X-Men. While he's doing that, he's being a hero in that time, and then he's being the villain in the past. It's like some things he just couldn't change, And So it all changed for the best. And um, another thing that was really weird is how um, Mystique, disguised as Stryker, got a hold of Wolverine. I'm like, oh, well, what does this mean? What? And then we see Apocalypse in the end credit scene, and it gets you fired up because that's like, like probably the most powerful villain in, or probably the most powerful character in the X-Men universe. Like, wow. And oh man, I don't know. I mean, that's where it starts to get real confusing. And oh, I forgot to mention in X-Men First Class when Xavier got shot in the back. Like, I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, like, so that paralyzed you? Weren't you still walking when you were a little bit older? Because like in X-Men 3, you were in the flashback scene where you go to meet Jean Grey. You were walking, and in X-Men Origins Wolverine, you were walking, you were standing up. That's, like in X-Men First Class, that's where it really went off. Like, with the time, like where the timeline starts to get really, really fucking confusing. Like, like the studio forgot they did that before, or maybe they're, or maybe that this was their attempt to reboot the franchise and ignore it, and then like, you know what? No, let's not ignore it. Let's mix it all in together. Like, like, oh man, that was basically them dropping the ball, like with that. Ugh. But still, back to this movie, it was done really well, and so I don't know what else to say. I mean, I can't believe we're almost, we're almost about to say goodbye to Hugh Jackman as his character and Patrick Stewart as Xavier. Man. Like, they're going to have to reboot the entire franchise all over. This clean slate if they want to, bring back the Wolverine character. Because that would be a lot better than them recasting Wolverine and then continuing on the franchise. You know what I mean? But anyway, if you guys enjoyed my review on this movie, make sure you thumb up the video. And make sure you click subscribe if you're a newbie to the channel. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.